What up, OG, triple OG?
It's your
OG,
man. Y'all already know what it is.
OG.
Look, we're going to get into score today, so without further ado, let's get to the video.
He's from the place. The place is his online identity is the House of Hypocrites. And we just couldn't get our Zoom together. It was too last minute. It's my fault, but we'll get it on next week. I love the way he did the research on the fake doctor. And basically, I want to see you try and act like what he did ain't real. He was a brother who really did the research on her, as a lot of people did, and they know it leads to a dead end.
Right.
There's no license, there's no nothing. I wanna start showing people who are doing something that is good for the people. Now, some people might say, oh, this, all that. No, let me tell you something. When somebody liars, thieves, and whores, they need to be called out in the community.
And you know this, man?
Don't let whores,
Do I smell a whore?
thieves, or liars dwell amongst the people who call themselves people of morality. And that goes for all you YouTubers. I wish all of you YouTubers who have a platform that's big enough will go out and put us up on game to a woman who is worthy of being shown and held up in the air. Make sure you do the research on the woman, because you don't want to put up no woman that just fake it. You don't want to do that. But I want my YouTubers who are feeling me. Find a woman who is worth a dime and put us on to her, because we looking for them.
So when I talk about building with a man, I'm talking about the right man. Obviously, that's where vetting and things like that come into place. But just to disregard our men and hold them to such a high regard as if we all got our ish together, as if we all come from two-family homes where they're upper middle class and rich in wealth, and I'm not going to talk to a man till he's already in his career and he already making money. That sounds good on paper, but that's not necessarily what happens in real life. So I'm so glad that Darlene spoke on this to say that she was with Ice-T before he was making money, and then once he got on and got his money, he took care of her and had her on the album cover and all that stuff. I ain't with exploiting your woman. The world shouldn't see your woman butt cheeks if you care about her, but that's how I think. They did what they did, and of course he went on to marry Becky. But the point is, building with your man and it being worth it, and society telling us black women that men need to already have their ish together. We don't need to build with them. We don't need to help our men. They need to just have all this money and spoil us and trick off on us. And I am definitely for doing what you feel like your woman deserve. I'm not that telling men what they should and shouldn't do for their woman. I'm just saying, to be realistic, especially if you know the type of background that your husband came from. I had no problem helping my husband get on his feet in the beginning, going 50-50 with bills, doing 70-30, 100-0 sometimes over the course of our 20-year relationship. We've done it all to get to the point in the latter years for him to be like, you ain't got to work. Or sometimes I would work 3-4 months out of the year and spend the other 8-9 months sitting at home, things like that. So the potential is there for a black man to truly love a black woman, for her to build with him in the beginning and help him get to where they want to be, and then for him to retire her, so to speak.
Because the bitches and lames out here, they ain't talking about shit.
It's real shit.
They ain't talking about shit, man. Use your platform to fucking all this stuff. This, what is it called? This publicity. This publicity is priceless. But use your platform. I'm talking to the people who are about something. The people who are about something, who have a platform. Do me a favor before this year is out. Research a woman of substance that you're proud of and hold her up in the air in front of us. Let us find these women who are worth a damn, and not these heifers that's out here causing mayhem and chaos everywhere they go. That's what I propose to the YouTube community that is about something. Let's get these sisters that's worth it visible in the eyes of the people, because the press don't use the women that's about something. They use the twerking hoes to lose the election.
He ain't lying.
Well, that's women's fault, though.
Well, anybody
mean?
with a good publicity agent can do that. You see that she was making all these rounds on those certain shows. Anybody with some money that can pay for that can do that.
Some money to pay for what?
All the shows she was on, like all these publicity. She was.
No,
PR?
I saw something online where they showed how much she paid those artists, and it's just so funny how you did everything you could do, but you lost to a guy who has a criminal history. Have you thought about that? They circled the wagons with celebrities and cake-ass niggas, and you still lost.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You still lost to a dude who ain't never did nothing but grabbed his nuts and held his middle finger up and said, "Fuck you." Grab him by the pussy. I was rooting for motherfucking Jones,
yeah.
Bones Jones. Boy, when he did that Trump dance, I was like, that motherfucker did that Trump dance. Hey man, everybody hate bitches. That's the truth. We love women. Women who are about something. Women that you can present not because of looks, but because of the substance of who she is. I love that. But all you fucking raggedy hoes, don't nobody give a fuck if you move out the country. What was the shit you said? The 4B movement?
Yeah.
We can't hold on because you tell them to hold that.
4B movement? Who cares if you stop fucking? Do you know how
Wait, what?
many...
Who said that?
The bitches... Look, man, let me tell you something. All you bitter bitches, and you act like you're not a bitch, but you respond to bitch all the time.
This bitch.
All you bitter bitches, we don't care what you do. Every man that has an issue or is upset with what you do is not a man yet. So take advantage of the fools. Men don't care what you do. We gon' smash. One day I am going to walk all the way to the freeway. And I guarantee you I'm gonna smash before I get to the freeway. Let me tell you why. Because it's a McDonald's down the street. It's a Popeye's chicken down the street. It's a Roscoe's chicken and waffles down the street. And I got $200 for these hoes. You can't stop me. I know where poverty lingers. I'm going to find someone, even if they don't like me, they're going to need me, and my 200 will act as magic
God.
as I enter inside.
There goes.
You can't stop us.
You ever give a bitch counterfeit money? That's
I wouldn't do a bitch like that.
No.
That's funny.
You go, okay, Craig.
That bitch might kill herself with that counterfeit money is right there. I wouldn't do a bitch like that.
yeah. Just
I know you were that cold, Craig.
America want him. He ain't shit. Stuart Lewis said that. You can say whatever you want to say. The lady with the soft-spoken voice and the weird name that don't match nothing about her lost. They wanted Trump in office. They put him against two women each time. Hillary and the black bitch who motherfucker act like she was a good person. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go out there and get involved in politics, but I am much more comfortable with a man who shows you who he is than a fake ass bitch acting like it's all good, paying hoes to twerk for a campaign for presidency.
Oh.
straight up. Because that egalitarianism, that shit ain't real. That's the belief that everybody should be treated the same and fairly. That's not really existing in the world, man. There's countries that...
What was that big word you used?
Egalitarianism.
What is it again?
Egalitarianism.
Egalitarianism.
That's the belief that's the belief in the principle that all people are equal and deserve equal rights and opportunities. It's a philosophy that emphasizes the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, regardless of their gender, race, religion, social status, or any other characteristic. I mean, that just sounds
Even
good.
being a felon.
Right, that shit sounds good, but that's not how it goes. Because cultural shit, societal shit, capitalism, lack of money, lack of opportunity is proof that that shit ain't real. So.
Hey man, look it. All you got to do is walk to the other side of the freeway and watch how you get treated. We in Pasadena. If you walk on this side of the freeway, you got a chance to get treated fair. But this time of night, if you walk on the other side of the freeway, most of the people in here, the police gonna ask you, what you doing over here? Mm-hmm. Am I lying? You from out here,
Yeah,
Craig?
we don't
No, it's
belong in
true,
that-
yeah.
Yeah, but there's certain neighborhood, right? You're not supposed to
Once
be
you
there.
get over there, by the mall and all that, the police are paid to patrol and watch this. They will put you in the car and drive you somewhere.
Right.
This is what Burbank police are known to do.
Ooh,
They-
Culver City's a word.
I'm saying they'll be like, what are you doing over here? Get in the car. They driving you to, ooh, baby, I got Popeyes. They gonna drop you off in front of the Popeyes somewhere where you supposed to be. So y'all can act like the people who speak from the heart, the people who tell the truth are evil. But yo, I like people who give it to me raw.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
That's what I meant though. I meant it in every way.
Oh my God.
I like it raw.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that time.
Let me worry about all that when I'm washing up.
Yeah, that's wild though. There's people out there who just can't accept, what another man does to get where he wants to go. There's nothing wrong with giving a woman money.
Somebody said the world would fail if we were all equal.
Yeah, that's
Oh
some real
man, it would be
shit.
boring as hell too. And it would be boring as hell.
Somebody say Kamala wasn't black, she was Indian and Jamaican. Like, what is that?
They touched on a lot of topics on this one right here. Let's deal with liars, thieves, and whores. He right about that. We should call these people out, for who they are. Not just them neither. I'm not going to list the other things that we should be calling out, but this is a start right here. I agree with him wholeheartedly that people who tell the truth, other people look at them as being evil. And with the comments that I get, from doing these videos or whatever, and I got my opinion about these videos and the things that's going on in the videos, a lot of people, look at it as evil. But a lot of time, I reference my beliefs from the Bible. But a lot of people don't read their Bible. I do. One thing I'm noticing about Corey is that, everything that come out his mouth, it's not true. You got to remember, and I said these in the other videos, he's a comedian. He gonna say some outlandish stuff, just like Eddie Murphy, he said some things that you'd be like, what? And it's like, you got to realize it's like acting, He's a comedian. As far as it being equal, it wouldn't work. Nature teaches that it's not equal. If it was equal in nature, then the animal kingdom will cease to exist because it's a food chain, right? We all know about the food chain. So as far as it being equal, it would never be equal. Well, with a woman and a man, it would never be equal. The man is stronger than a woman. This is a man's world. He spoke about you going to a certain part of an area in California, and it's the same thing in Detroit. If you go into the suburbs and you're black, then the police, they gonna harass you. They gonna come see what the hell you doing over there because you don't supposed to be over here. What are you doing over here? It's a thing that we got in Detroit as far as us going across 8 Mile. If your license ain't legit, your insurance ain't legit, none of that stuff, you better not cross 8 Mile. And for all my people in Detroit who know about this, y'all speak up on this in the comments. The thing he mentioned about Trump showing who he is, I agree with him on that. Trump, he showed you that he's a piece of shit. It's gonna go his way or no way, or he gonna get payback, or he gonna get revenge. But Kamala, she hiding her hands. We don't know about this lady. To the fact that we don't even know her real nationality. Because some people say she's black. Some people say no, she's Indian. Some people say, oh, she's black because she got a Jamaican daddy. Some people say, well, her Jamaican daddy ain't black. He just a resident of Jamaica or whatever. It's a lot going on with the election and all that stuff. A lot of people don't even know if Trump gonna be able to be sworn in, to be president again. With all the stuff that's going on. Them won't on to pop off World War III and all that stuff. So with that, Trump grab him by the pussy. And then the thing with the women, I made a video about it. The women crying, bawling out. They crashing out all on social media. Crying, screaming, and shaving their head, holding sex for their husband, getting on birth controls, all that stuff, just because they didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Again, I don't vote. You know, I don't have a dog in the fight. It's not going to benefit me. It's not going to benefit my family. It's not going to benefit my nation. So with me, with that, you know, I don't get into the politics. I don't vote. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments and give your opinion on how you feel about these liars, thieves, and whores, and also about, you know, things not being equal in this world, and people who tell the truth is looked at as being evil. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. This your mans. This your mans. Y'all already know what it is. To the next video, Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.